What's going on, guys? And today we are reviewing my M1A1 Abrams. I'm pretty sure that's what it is, the model. And yeah. So this tank, me and my friend Thomas, I was at his house, and we were, I think it was right after Christmas, I brought this over. I was going to build it with him. This fell off. Come on, buddy. But so I went over to his house. It was one of those, it was super hard to build. These stupid tracks keep falling off. And, okay, these tires, rotor reel thingies, the little tire part on the outside right there, those two pieces were separate. We had to put those on. This part doesn't really stretch, and it sucked because me and my friend, we had like indents in our fingers, like indents like what I can make with my nail, except a little bit worse. And so that sucked. So I made like the body part, which wasn't that bad until I got to the wheels, and I'm like, I just can't do this anymore. Can you take over for me for a bit? And so he's like, yeah, sure, I can do that, because we were going to eat soon. So I took a break. He did that. I worked on my other COBI tank that I'll review probably in another video. Well, definitely in another video. But yes. Okay, let's just get right into it for now. Right now, I am going to review the turret. I'm just going to take the turret off. Move that part out of the way. And, okay. So one thing I have to say is that I found this little muzzle brake that I put onto it, like, as a little modification. Okay, so on the tank, you have the hole for the turret nub thingy to go into, which is a perfect system for that because it works perfectly. And I love this tank. I've loved it ever since I had it, which was since Christmas last year. Okay. So, first of all, we got a 120mm gun that shoots sabot rounds, stuff like that. Oh, I got a 50 cal up there that is not very movable, and I tried to get this little guy's hand to reach that part of the 50 cal, which didn't work very well. And then I think you got like a little 20 caliber machine gun or something right there. But yeah, I don't know what that is. But I guess, yeah, there we go, focused in on it. I don't know what that is, but I'm pretty sure it's like a 20 cal. Okay. So we got a few extra wheels, as you can see right there. I put my finger in front of the screen, but I really don't care. Another one right there. And then we got a shovel right there. Got a bunch of extra stuff. I have no clue what that is. I think there's like yeah, these are extra fuel things that I could probably make a mount on for the side of this tank. Okay, I'll go to the back of the turret. There's not really much. There's just an extra track right here that's kind of like bent. And I have no clue what this is. Focusing on it. I have no clue what those are. I think they're just something. But, well, they're obviously something, but yeah, whatever. And then you have this little rope that I have no clue what it is. Vests, obviously. And then, oh, by the way, just a quick mention. I am sorry I haven't uploaded in 2 weeks. My last video was just destroying that computer over there. Which that video didn't do too well, but I guess I'm fine with it because I'm still a really small channel. And I'm hoping to grow. And if you want to help me grow, which I really hope you will, click that subscribe button down below and hit that like button. Big fat like button. Smash that like button. So I can keep doing more videos. I think I just had a voice crack, but yeah, whatever. Okay. And then take this little guy out real quick. Then you have that in there, which just little thing that doesn't really do anything, which is a hatch, obviously. It's not like it just opens up and it's not called a hatch or anything. But yeah, whatever. Otherwise, this turret is made up of a lot of those smooth pieces. Looks pretty cool from the front like this. And there's a lot of these smooth pieces. You got this little like 20 caliber machine gun in the front. That's like, okay. So when I went to Fort Ripley, in Little Falls or something like that, I found out that this is just the like extended barrel for the machine gun. The machine gun's actually way up in here. This is just a barrel for it. And then I'm like, why do you have the extended barrel? And I don't even remember that part, but they said something and it was pretty cool, I guess. No clue what that stupid thing is, that thing with the black on it. I think that might be like a commander's hatch thingy. See, you can see through it. More tracks. And of course you got some little antennas, which I think are for like the radios inside the tank. But otherwise, I think that's really all for the turret, except for the bottom, which isn't really interesting. But, so let's move on to the body of the tank. Okay. Let's start out with front. I think we got like, I don't know, like maybe 80 millimeters of armor on the front. I have no clue. I'm not one of those tank fanatics that know everything. And that was a major voice crack. But, again, I don't care. You got the driver's optics, those blue things. And then right here are the gunner's optics, which aren't supposed to be there. They're supposed to be on the turret. Matter of fact, they're supposed to be right there. Since what I've seen from the other actual M1 Abrams. You got a really nice slope, so it just bounce off. But then if you hit like right there, it might hit the driver's optics, might shrapnel into the driver's optics, kill the driver, and maybe snapshot it through the turret, blowing the turret off and killing the crew and blowing up the ammunition. Except I don't think that's gonna happen because this thing has armor. And this thing has a top speed of like 60 miles an hour. It's been up to like 72. So, but that's to the point where the tracks just fall off. Which, if you see these tracks in real life, they're like that thick. And it's insane. Because you're looking at these World War II tanks that are driving around. And you have those, and you're like, that thick tracks, like all around the thing. And then you have these huge engine powering the whole entire thing of steel. And you're like, just, how does that happen? And then, yeah, you just have these shells going straight into the tanks and everything. It's just insane. I don't know if I can open any part of the tank. But otherwise, I saw this in the tank show in Ripley. Focus. Focus. Don't focus. But you got the engine vents for cooling and stuff. Got some more up there. Got that hole in there. Got this little gap. I have no clue what it is for. But. And then you got track guards. And also armor so it doesn't penetrate the side as well. You have fuel back here. Or up here. I have no clue. But yeah, I think there's 2 fuel tanks right up here that hold 80 gallons of fuel, both, each. And then you have one massive fuel tank back here. And it both holds about 420 gallons, about. And can drive, like, with maneuvering for about a day and a half. Which is insane for how heavy this thing is. This thing is like 68 tons without ammunition and all that stuff in there. And then it's about 72 tons with full stocked ammo and everything. And yeah, I don't know what else to talk about. But all I have to say is that I love this tank in real life and in this form. The Lego/COBI form. It is insane. And then, matter of fact, at Fort Ripley, I crawled underneath the tank, which was like, there was like 3 inches from me to the bottom of the tank, which is insane because you can just go right underneath it. They'll try to run you over, but you can just go right underneath the tank. And in World War II, I think there were Japanese people that they would strap mines to themselves. They were suicide bombers. And they would have the tanks run over them, then they'd detonate it and explode the tank. And they were just stupidly smart. Because that was one smart thing to do, because they didn't have that good of tanks. But they still had tanks. And then the stupid Soviet dogs that had bombs on them couldn't tell between German and Soviet tanks. So they'd be like running over the German tanks and they'd be like, which one should I go explode? And they'd go back to the T-34s and they'd explode that. Or they'd go to KV-1s and just explode that. And you know, KV-1s were great tanks. They had armor, they had a gun. And then you have the KV-2 with that like bazillion millimeter cannon. It wasn't even a gun. I can just classify it as a huge cannon that like, lobbed a shell. And I swear, it didn't even go through the tank. It just crushed the tank like a pancake. Well, obviously it went through. But that's one massive HE round. High explosive. I'm fascinated with tanks. And you guys gotta tell me what I should do. And just talk about what other tanks I should, like, review. Not, like in Lego form. And I'll try and get them if I don't have them. And then I can just talk about tanks that I don't have, and I can just talk about the details of them. But otherwise, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. This video was very fun to make. But otherwise, I really hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you guys in the next video.